Welcome to this high-stakes collision. A game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return.
Tony.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Okay, line is low.
Tackle with the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's got the 40. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's McMillan.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That's caught. It's Hughes. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking downfield, it's McMillan. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to run this one in. And they're able to get him down.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. Meyers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Plays a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion in the 37. And they'll give it to the back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third down coming up after that running play. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches him off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Gomes. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Hand it off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's McMillan. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Looking for some space. It's Washington. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's McMillan. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Signs a good throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be... and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. And he runs it in for the score.
Good call, good call.
Washington.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you can hope for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Finding some room at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll give it to the back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh, the defense busting coverage, leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's McMillan. Defense is coming after him. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense heads back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the 2nd half was a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's McMillan. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Huskies.
Good call, good call.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes at the 30. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, North Carolina.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 7, it's now second and long.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Finds his target. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it? And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been
caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to find some room. It's gone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
We talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Scanning the field. It's McMillan. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. It's an option look. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the 1st down.
He breaks free. Breaks off a defender. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the tailback's got it again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
He flips it to the back across the middle.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, the defense put initial pressure on this quarterback. They forced him out of the pocket, but he breaks contain, gets to the outside, gets out of bounds for some positive yards, but he is short of the first down.
Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Goal line formation for the defense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Is back out there on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Good throw to the left. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
This could be the game here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Handoff running right. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's another deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Single back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.